Austin Reaves, I will say this, has had played in two. He scored 20 in both of them. He's looked very, very good. The Luka Austin Reaves backcourt, even without LeBron James, could be very powerful to start.
We already knew Luka Doncic was a superstar. We knew Austin Reaves could ball, but nobody, and I mean nobody, expected them to become the most dangerous backcourt in the NBA.
Reaves going dancing with Thompson behind the back, downhill, found the window for two.
They're scoring at historic levels, winning at a scary pace, and making the rest of the league look completely unprepared. This is not just a good duo, this is a problem. They're combining for 63 points per game and 16 assists, essentially dragging the Lakers to second seed in the West, and doing it either without LeBron entirely or while he slowly ramps back up from sciatica. And this run isn't some random hot week. It feels more like the league's early season wake-up call. In a landscape dominated by stacked rosters and superstar duos, the Lakers have stumbled into something different. Not flash, but firepower. And the roster tweaks the front office made are starting to mesh exactly the way they hoped. Marcus Smart seems to be closer to his Defensive Player of the Year form than to whatever he was last season. DeAndre Ayton and Jake LaRavia are fitting in nicely. The Lakers' opening stretch has been strange. First, James started the season in street clothes with an old man injury. Then Luka Doncic dropped 92 points in his first two games before missing time himself. And right when it looked like things might buckle, Austin Reaves started casually throwing out 50-point performances, 16 assist nights, and game-winning floaters. This entire stretch was supposed to expose weaknesses in LA's depth. Instead, it showcased adaptability and resilience. But there's another wrinkle beyond health that's hard to ignore. Can Doncic and Reaves actually coexist long-term? Doncic is obviously the franchise anchor, and with LeBron sidelined, Reaves stepped up into that secondary creator role nicely. Their styles overlap more than people think, and that overlap can get complicated. Reaves isn't a simple catch-and-shoot guy. He's a primary ball handler, a pick-and-roll organizer, a connector who thrives with the ball in his hands. That puts JJ Redick in an interesting spot. How do you get the best out of both when they're sharing the floor? It's the definition of a good problem to have. Both are producing at an all-star level, and most teams would be happy to take either one. And so far, despite the theoretical concerns, Doncic and Reaves have played extremely well together. These two perimeter-driven stars have been the engines behind Lakers' early season statement in the brutal Western Conference. Doncic, arguably the league's most creative offensive puppeteer, is putting together a full-on MVP campaign while steering LA to the number 2 seed.
Play a little basketball.
Conley the bump. Doncic hits, foul called. He's got 14 in the first quarter.
He's leading the entire NBA at 35.1 points per game, and is stacking over 9 assists and over 8 rebounds on top of it. Reaves, meanwhile, is making it very clear he's not just chasing his first All-Star appearance, he deserves it. He's turned himself into one of the league's most efficient isolation threats, using polished counters and fearlessness at the rim to punish defenders. So far this season, he's giving the Lakers 28 points and nearly 7 assists a night. And if one game captures their combined firepower, it's their showdown with the Mavericks on November 28. It wasn't the cleanest performance of their season, but the Lakers rode monster nights from both Reaves and Doncic to beat Dallas 129-119. Despite surrendering 40 points in the second quarter, falling behind at halftime, and not grabbing a double-digit lead until the final minutes, they still controlled the moments that mattered and took the win. With that win, the Lakers locked in a home game for the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup and stayed undefeated in the tournament. Dallas came out doubling Luka from the jump, which immediately freed up Reaves for an open 3 just seconds into the game. On the very next possession, Luka hit LeBron for an alley-oop, a pretty electric way to open things up for the purple and gold. The Mavs answered with 5 straight to tie it up, but the Lakers fired back. A DeAndre Ayton dunk, then a steal and slam from Reaves forced an early timeout. Luka capped the first quarter with a cold-blooded 3 over Klay Thompson, giving LA a 28-22 lead going into the second. Dallas punched back hard, first tying the game at 41 all, then ripping off an 11-4 run to take a 52-49 lead. Luka steadied things and led LA on a run of their own, but a Cooper flag three-pointer swung momentum right back to the Mavs. A Reaves 3 and 2 Luka free throws kept the Lakers close, but the Mavs dropped 40 points in the quarter and held a 2-point edge at the break. The second half opened with Dallas scoring the first 5 points, stretching their lead to 67-60, their biggest of the night. Luka calmed things down with a layup and a 3, but LA still couldn't string together stops. But then, the Lakers caught fire from deep. 2 threes from Reaves, 2 from Rui, and another from LeBron flipped the game to an 82-77 LA lead. From there, Reaves and Luka took control, building real separation and forcing Dallas to play catch-up. The Mavs didn't fold, but the Lakers had those two guys. Reaves hit the 35-point mark with a ridiculous finish over Thompson, and Luka closed the door at the free throw line. Exactly what you'd expect from the league's leader in free throws taken and made. After the game, Lakers history came out of it too. Luka and Reaves became the first Laker guard duo ever to each score 35-plus points on 75-plus true shooting in the same game. A deadly combo of insane production and killer efficiency. And just 2 nights later, they did it again. This time, against the New Orleans Pelicans. If the Mavericks game was about clutch shot making, the Pelicans game was a showcase of sheer, overwhelming firepower. The Lakers won 133-121, and it wasn't even that close. Luka Doncic decided the game was over in the first quarter. He dropped 20 points in the opening frame, single-handedly outscoring the entire Pelicans starting lineup. The Lakers put up 46 points in that quarter, their highest scoring period of the season, and built a lead that felt insurmountable. But it wasn't just Luka. Austin Reaves was a model of efficiency, pouring in 33 points on just 15 shots. He was a perfect 11 for 12 from the free throw line and added 8 assists, surgically dissecting the Pelicans' defense every time they tried to double Luka. The Pelicans, to their credit, didn't just roll over. They made a run in the third quarter, cutting the lead down to 13 and making the home crowd a little nervous. But every time New Orleans got close, Luka or Reaves had an answer. A clutch 4-point play from Luka and a tough and one from Reaves, they simply refused to let the game slip away. By the final buzzer, the duo had combined for 67 points, once again proving that when they're both on, the Lakers have some serious firepower. When both Doncic and Reaves get rolling offensively, the Lakers are borderline unguardable. High-usage guys thrive on rhythm, and once this tandem sees those early shots drop, they start playing like they own the court, and opponents feel it every single night. For two guys who started playing together not too long ago, they're operating like a well-connected duo, and that chemistry has reshaped the entire identity of the Lakers. It's wild how fast Los Angeles has turned into Luka land. Fans are literally belting out his favourite Backstreet Boys during in-arena karaoke, and somehow it fits the moment. The Lakers have embraced a culture built on trash talk, competition, and real chemistry, and Doncic has his fingerprints on every bit of it. Even with all the individual fireworks, the story of this season has been how strong they look together. And that starts with Luka's stretch of pure domination. He's an MVP-level engine right now, and the scoring title is firmly within reach. But maybe the most impressive part, how effortlessly he's boosting everyone around him. When things are clicking, this offense can manufacture almost any look at once. They still haven't cashed in on a lot of their open threes, but once they start falling, they know stopping him is going to be a nightmare. While Luka has taken the spotlight with his scoring and playmaking, Austin Reaves quietly evolved last season, adapting to new roles and responsibilities with impressive poise. That growth has set the stage for him to dominate this year alongside Doncic. Last season for the Lakers was defined by change, even before Luka arrived. The team started under first-time head coach JJ Redick and then traded away their former starting point guard just 2 months into the season. When Luka entered the fold, he immediately transformed the team for the remainder of the year. Through each of those phases, no player's role shifted more than Austin Reaves. He began the season at shooting guard, then took on point guard duties after D'Angelo Russell trade, before eventually carving out a completely new role alongside Luka. Despite all the changes, Reaves thrived. There were struggles, particularly when he became the de facto starting point guard last December and January, but he ultimately found his footing. Those reps will pay dividends moving forward in his career. This experience, combined with the stability he's gained over his career, sets Reaves up for a breakout season. He entered this season with a consistent role and, barring injury, alongside 2 all-time greats, and doing all of this in a contract year adds an extra layer of motivation. Coach JJ Redick spent the summer pushing Reaves to embrace that responsibility. He said, "The biggest thing was him taking a step forward as a leader and recognizing that it's as much his team as it's LeBron's team or Luka's team, and acknowledging that he does have innate, natural leadership skills and being able to tap into those more consistently. I told him, he's out of excuses. You're no longer the undrafted guy who's a young player. You're one of the main guys now," and he's been very responsive to that. That message was reinforced everywhere, at the practice facility, on team outings, in texts, and even during late night calls. Redick kept pushing Reaves to step up. He told him it wasn't all on his shoulders, but that it was time to take control and lead. He reminded him over and over that his teammates respected him and wanted him to step forward. No more hiding in the background. Reaves had to speak up, own his role, and embrace being one of the team's leaders. With LeBron sidelined by sciatica and staying in LA for rehab during the early season road trips, and Doncic missing 4 of the first 11 games due to a sprained finger and a leg bruise, the team leaned on Reaves, and he responded to both his play and his personality. Doncic, for his part, has noticed and embraced this evolved version of Reaves, a critical step for the Lakers' future. While there's been plenty of speculation about what the team could build around Doncic long-term, the franchise clearly needs reliable pieces to complement him. Reaves, having learned years ago how to thrive alongside LeBron, has quickly developed a communication style with Doncic that feels entirely their own. Their friendship, or bromance, as multiple team sources described it, runs on teasing and locker room humour. Less than 4 minutes into the Dallas game, Reaves dunked and playfully raised 2 fingers, signalling he had 2 more than Doncic this season. Roasting each other in post-game interviews has become a running joke, no matter how well either performs. But the pattern broke against the Mavericks when Doncic let his guard down and gave Reaves some genuine credit. He praised his teammate, saying he's been incredible all season, helping him out and making it great to share the court with him. That stronger relationship is already showing on the court, boosting their play and making the Lakers' backcourt even more dangerous. And this question doesn't seem like an over-exaggeration. Is this the best duo in basketball right now? Can Luka and Reaves carry the Lakers to a title? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this, and maybe check out one of these videos on your screen now.